Hey guys, welcome back. In my last vlog, I shared the process of transforming my daughter's somewhat dysfunctional playroom into a French country themed nursery for our baby girl on the way. I shared each step from creating design and carpentry plans to buying materials. I shared every detail of this DIY process in a short series right here on my channel. So I'll link those other two videos that came before this one so you don't miss a beat. Today, we have all the final furniture assembled, so we're organizing, adding sentimental touches, installing safety devices, and getting the room ready for AVA'S, all while decorating our hearts out. Get in here and watch till the end to see our baby girl's complete nursery tour. Good morning, you guys. You're watching my real life vlogs. Welcome back, welcome back. So it's hair wash day. As you guys can see, I have no product on my hair. It's just air dried after rinsing out my conditioner. I like to let my hair air dry and then I blow dry it, and then it's gonna be braid time coming up real soon here. I'm just trying to decide what day is best. Anywho, I'm excited today because the dresser got put up in the nursery. The guy came professional on time. So the dresser is in. It's super pretty. It's the perfect size for our small room. And the guy was so kind as to go ahead and mount it to one of the frames, one of the studs, so that it can just like be safer and flush to the wall and it won't tip over. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm gonna go ahead and start organizing right away. I'm just really excited I can finally get to organizing these drawers. So I bought these drawer organizers from Amazon. IKEA also makes really good ones as well. You know, the standard procedure, you just pop those in there. Oh, these might be too tall. These might be too tall for this drawer. Let's see. There's a deeper drawer, maybe this one. Yeah, this one's better. Top drawer kind of shallow. Okay, so I have to either get shorter organizers for this one or maybe a different type altogether. I'll have to look into that. I think I'll go to At Home and see what I can put for this drawer. Let me see what the other ones look like. Yeah, these top ones are shallow and then they get deeper as you go down. That's fine. Okay, I got the mirror up. As you guys know, this is the same mirror we used in Anne's nursery years ago. It is from Hobby Lobby. I'll link it below. I ended up using a 65-pound wall anchor just to be on the safe side. This mirror is no more than like 8 pounds, but it is right above the changing area, so I just wanted to be for certain. I left some empty space because I'm probably gonna put some shelves right here that I already bought. This area is not really inspiring me very much. Probably should have got a bigger mirror for here, but I kind of really wanted to just like repurpose this one just because we have a little bit of a history with this one. But if I do see something better, I will get it. But right now I'm kind of like, what are we doing with this area? I don't know, the above changing table area is kind of rough, I think, for a lot of different nurseries that I've seen like a bunch of pictures on Pinterest. And you know, Pinterest is going to show you the best that, you know, the world has to offer. And I haven't really seen anything that like knocked my socks off anyway. So I don't know that the changing table area is an area that needs to be all razzle dazzled anyway. You know what I mean? So we'll see how this turns out. This is what the drawers are looking like so far. This is that very top drawer. I just got a bunch of newborn diapers in here, and see, I have a lot of supplies that still need somewhere to go. So I'm gonna measure the inside of this portion on this side, and then I'm gonna head to At Home and see if they have a drawer organizer, maybe acrylic or something that'll just fit in this shallow drawer. Because if I show you guys with my tape measure, this is literally 4 inches deep. That's very, very shallow for a drawer. So I'm thinking I'll probably have to go in like the kitchen section or something like that, just to see if they have something that'll fit in here. And then this second one is where some of the onesies are, socks and gloves and some pants. Those drawer organizers came in handy for there. This top one, we've just got a bunch of like 0 to 3 month onesies. In the second drawer, this is like a lot of the bigger onesies, almost up to 12 months. And then this last drawer is empty. And this one over here just has like the panda crate and the tummy time mat. And then I just popped those last 2 organizers in there, and they're empty. So they're ready for whatever. And then of course there's a lot of stuff I was able to get in these little organizers here. Okay, so we're still working it, I also want to measure the space that I have on this countertop here, because I know I'm putting a lamp, but that's the only thing that's accounted for right now. So I do want to see if there's like some little organizers that I can put up here for like my easy reach supplies to just go here. I was thinking about maybe doing like a tray, putting everything on the tray. That would be kind of cute. It will also help contain everything. And I had a couple other ideas as well, so I'm just gonna go see what At Home has to offer before I turn to Amazon. I usually prefer to get organizers in person because I can, you know, get a touch and feel for them. I can measure them myself, I can envision them in the space better, but I will go to Amazon if I don't find anything. Hey you guys, okay, I'm back from At Home and I'm very, very happy, okay? This was one of those trips where I took my time and I think I found like some really good solutions to some of these problems, right? So I ended up buying a different mirror. It's on the wall right now. I absolutely love it. It's about a 14.5-pound mirror. So I was able to use pretty much the same hook and anchor scenario as before. It's still going to sustain the weight. So I'm really happy about it. I'm gonna show it to you guys, of course. I bought a bunch of little accessories and things for the room. Let me just show y'all some examples. For example, like stuff like this, you know, just to put on the shelf, add a little color. We are going into fall, so I'm all about these fall colors. I bought this pumpkin candle. It smells amazing. I want to light it in here. I bought these acrylic apothecary canisters. I had to go shopping in the bathroom section, right, to see what they had. Sometimes that's what you have to do. You got to get out of the storage section and go into some of these unsuspecting categories to find like the look and feel of the things that you want. So bathroom, I also went ahead and got this tray. It was scalloped and it had like that French country theme going on. It's white without a doubt, but this area is like a tan, kind of worn, you know, brownish kind of look. So I thought this would contrast pretty nicely on top of the dresser, which is where this is going. And here's the thing, you guys, I feel like stuff like this, granted, trays like this are decorative, but they actually serve a really practical purpose, because if you're fooling around with something on the dresser, this can kind of serve as like a catch-all. I cannot resist this little mermaid figurine, so this is gonna be going somewhere. And then I grabbed some books because I saw them. I feel like I just constantly buy books for Anne, and I'm gonna be doing the same thing with Ava. There was just this Baby Faces one, Guess How Much I Love You, this Row, Row, Row Your Boat, and then this 1, 2, 3s of Kindness. I got a different lampshade. It's very vintagey, so it looks really good on the lamp, which you guys will see. All right, well, let's move into some drawer organization. I really wanna show y'all what I did with this top drawer. What I'm gonna do is utilize this top drawer as like a utility drawer so that I don't have to have all these supplies like out on top of the counter. They're just all gonna fit into this drawer, but it had to be practical. It had to all fit. It had to all make sense. So I think I nailed it, okay? So I grabbed these drawer organizers. You guys saw me measuring and everything. And these have the adjustable depth. And when they go in, they're tight, okay? And they have the non-slip grips on the ends. So it really lays nice and tight and flush against the edges of the drawers. So I got this 2-pack and I think it's enough. I also got these acrylic organizers. So this one has 3 compartments and this one is just kind of a random one that I just sort of grabbed. I don't know what I'm doing with this one, but I know what I'm doing with this one. And I kind of want to put some non-slip silicone stickers on the bottom of this just so that it's not sliding in the drawer, because there is a little bit of space once I put it in, but we'll see. So let me show you guys how I'm gonna organize this thing. So these are the 2 rows of diapers that I definitely want to keep. I don't think 1 row would be enough, so we definitely want to double up with 2. This will give me a stash of about 65 diapers, which I'm very comfortable with. First thing that I'm going to do is add one of these drawer separators. They go in so tight, y'all. As y'all can see, these are in there pretty good. They're nice and snug. For this next section, I'm going to use this 3-compartment acrylic organizer. I'm just going to put it right here. Now, as y'all can see, it's like a 4-inch clearance, so that's why I bought this thing, thinking I could just slide that right in there. It actually doesn't fit that well, so I'm not gonna do it. And then I'm gonna use this other divider and just slide it right up against it. Nice and snug, so it kind of stays. It's still gonna move a little bit, so that's why I wanna put some silicone feet underneath. And then this little area in the middle here, y'all, it just so happened to be the perfect depth for the packs of wipes. I'm just gonna line those right up in there like that, y'all. As many as can fit. Not bad for a diaper and wipe stash, huh? And then for this area over here, I'm just gonna toss in my nose Frida, the little refills, my diaper genie, little fragrance thingies, extra outlet covers, thermometer. Let's put that in with the nose Frida. How about some ointments? We'll just pop those right in there. And y'all, we're pretty much done. I'm okay with it. Okay, the mirror, there it is. I mean, compared to this, you know, I had a nostalgic connection with this mirror. I'm not getting rid of it, of course, but this one was just better, y'all. It's so much bigger. This one just works better for like all this wall space and stuff. This one was just size too small. So I will just hang on to it and find another purpose for it. This mirror has like that antique gold, but it's not too shiny. It almost comes off brown in person, which is what I really wanted. I wanted it to be so rustic that it looks brown, kind of like the crib, you know? So I really like it, y'all. Got it from At Home. It was $69. Also got this blanket from At Home as well, this throw. It's very kind of heavy. And I think this is gonna be great for like this chair. An exciting moment I wanted to share. Anthony just got back home from visiting Granny and he picked up this photograph. This was the whole thing, y'all. I wanted to put this photograph in the nursery. This is Granny Rosa when she was a little girl. She had to be like 9 or something like that. And I saw this photo at her house years ago and I always was like, how cool is it that she has a photo of herself as a kid? You know, a lot of the great grands and stuff don't be having that. So I always admire it whenever I go over there. Look at her hair. It's so cute. And I never thought, you know, that I would be like asking her for this picture, but I did. I'm gonna make a copy of it and give this back to her because y'all, this is the original frame too. Let me show y'all the back. Look at this. They don't, like, it's like taped shut. Frames are not made like this anymore. This is like legit the original. Look at the hardware. The entire frame and the photo itself are all the original from probably 1940 something, this whole little ordeal here. So I feel so grateful to have this in my hands right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I need to do to make the copy so I can put it in our little frame. But I'm so excited, y'all. This is literally the youngest photo for a grandparent that I've ever seen. I have a picture of my grandma when she was 18, I think. But that's the youngest I've ever seen with any of my grandparents. Granny Rosa gotta be like 10 on this picture. So I love it. I'm getting ready to make my copy and put it in the frame. Hey guys, it's the next day. Just sitting here, taking a moment to rest. Writing out a thank you card to my auntie and uncle. They sent us a card with a check. So I wanted to send them a thank you card in the mail. And today has been really productive. I won't even say busy because I've been like taking it easy, but I got to get an early start. So I honestly feel like the day should be further along than it is. And I love when that happens. Are you guys like that too? You look up and it's like 1 p.m. and you're like, I got a ton done, you know? So my evening is gonna be super chill. I can already see it happening. I see myself sitting in a hot tub with a little bit of salt, a little bit of bubbles, and some essential oils. I just see it. Moving to some better lighting here. So I've just been frolicking around the house, getting little things done, nesting and such. I'm pretty much done with the nursery, y'all. Right now I'm just putting little finishing touches on things and decorating and staging it so I can show y'all. The way that I have it is more appeasing to me and really has nothing to do with a baby at all. It's really just for kind of my postpartum journey, because I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time in there and I'm going to be mostly alone, right? My husband will be going off to work and Anne will be going to school. It'll just be me and Sansa here and the baby. So I wanted to kind of really evoke certain feelings for me as I get through these next few weeks, you know, doing kind of the hard part with the sleep deprivation and all that kind of stuff that's inevitable. So just kind of preparing for that. So when you guys see the nursery, it's going to be very much so not baby friendly, but we will transition more into, you know, the toddler experience and that kind of thing. The same way we did with Anne and probably the same way you guys have done as well. The only thing I'm waiting for at this point is just a couple of shelves that I ordered. And I'm hoping I like them because I have to wait for these shelves. Like they took a little bit longer than like anything else I ordered. So I really hope I like them because if I have to return them, I'm gonna have an attitude. This week is gonna be a busy week just due to like appointments and you know, my calendar is pretty full. I'm realizing this is the last vlog you guys are gonna see before Ava arrives. And it's probably the last vlog you're gonna see for probably a couple weeks, you know, just as we get settled and stuff. But I do plan on, you know, continuing to vlog and stuff. I don't know that I'll vlog the hospital experience at all, and y'all don't need to see that. It's 100 million videos on YouTube of people giving birth in a hospital. Y'all do not need to see me doing that. I'll definitely be sharing the newborn experience, and you guys will be a part of like some of those first moments and things like that. But I think it'll probably be, we'll probably miss a vlog or two as we, you know, kind of get caught up. So if you guys are really anxious to see how I'm doing and kind of getting those updates in real time, definitely, you know, consider following me on Instagram and check my Instagram stories because that's where I am most of the day. So I have that. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow early in the morning, girl. It's at 7:45 a.m. I just want to get it out the way. That'll be my last checkup before my scheduled induction, which is next week. We also have a scheduled tour at Anne's new school. We did a tour before. You guys might remember me mentioning that, but it was with like the public school. This is the actual school that she'll be attending, you know, once they determined that that's the place that would be able to support her needs best. So we're going to do that. Got some friends checking on me here. So we're going to do that, and I'm really looking forward to it because Anne is going to be starting very, very soon. She's starting late just because of how the timing kind of unfolded. So all the other kids kind of are already there, but it's no worries because they'll just bring her right on in and she'll just pick up right where everyone is. So it should be fine. So busy. I've just been trying to get all little things done, you know, around the house and stuff. And yeah, if I don't go into labor on my own in the next couple days, I will be getting induced regardless. So either way, you guys will be seeing me with a +1 very, very soon. So let me take you guys downstairs so I can check on these bottles. I love walking past the nursery and just kind of glancing in there and just thinking how in just a few days there's going to be a little human in there. So exciting. These are some of the happiest times of my life. Look at Sansa, girl, just laying there. She's having a cycle. So Anthony got her these little diapers he ordered off Amazon. They're reusable. You just throw them in the washing machine. We needed that, didn't we? And I know someone's gonna ask about her being neutered and all that. Y'all, this is Anthony's dog, so y'all gotta ask him. So Anne kind of boycotted her lunch a little bit, but it'll be waiting for her when she wakes up. So I'm over here sterilizing the remaining nipples and bottles and things. And I have some other ones over here just kind of drip drying. So we're gonna get all of that into the cabinet and ready to go. I was also back here getting a little bit of laundry done. Just some final onesies and things getting washed real quick. I put it on the delicate cycle. And I ordered another diaper pill. I have the Genie upstairs in the nursery, but I ordered this one for the first floor, y'all. This is just a safety first one. It was literally like $25 on Amazon. I figured it would be useful to have one down here so we're not just constantly going outside to throw dirty diapers out. And it's supposed to be really, really hot in these coming days, y'all. I'm talking 3 digits type hot. So we got the AC on 67. I told Anthony to put 4 seasons on speed dial. We don't need no mishaps these next few days. But we are down to the wire. Yes, indeed. We're down to the wire.
Yeah.
Walmart time. Baby, why are we going in by the market? Is it you got it make you a difference? Okay. We just did Ann's school tour and Anthony is like, we need to get school clothes. So we're gonna go school shopping. Yay, Ann. Yay, Ann. What better place, hon? Everything you need right up in here, okay? Usually Ann is pretty good in the grocery store these days, but she's sleepy today or something. She's a little too giggly, so we had to put her in the cart. She keeps falling out and laughing. So, and baby, why are you walking so fast? Hold on. I can't walk that fast. Annie Berg. Stop chewing on your shirt, sweet girl. Stop that. What you thinking, Daddy? Oh, they got a little clearance we could check out over here too.
7-8, but
She's in like a 7. She's in 7-8. Yeah. Oh, those are kind of cute. They got the Halloween outfits out. Yeah, the clearance. I think this is like summer stuff though, hon. She might like stuff like this. Okay, we're back home. Let me place y'all over here on the dresser. We're in Ann's room. Y'all, I've had the frizziest head these last several days. My hair is product free, like literally nothing in it except evaporated water. In preparation for these braids I'm about to do, I've just been like putting it off till a point where I can just do it for 2 straight days because I know it's gonna take 2 days because I'm kind of doing the braids a little bit micro-y, like the good old days and stuff. So I know it's gonna take me 16 hours. So I'm just trying to wait till I have that kind of time consecutively. So I figured I'd wait till the weekend and everything. So I haven't been putting any product in my hair because I didn't want any buildup, but I'm gonna have to wash it over again anyway because it's been so many days since the last wash. So anyway, we're back home. Today was like a family errands day. It was kind of random. We just decided to just kind of go make some stops at the stores after we finished with the tour at Ann's new school. The tour was great. It gave me everything I needed confidence-wise to be comfortable having her go there every day, and I am actually a lot more comfortable about the bus, you know, transportation system. I don't know why it's so much more comforting to know that there's only gonna be 4 to 5 kids on Ann's bus route. I don't know why that's so comforting, but I guess like the least amount of kids, the more supervision can occur, like more concentrated supervision. So that makes me feel better, at least as she gets comfortable with it. You know, 2 years from now, I won't care, but I think like starting off, I'm liking the idea that it'll just be a couple little kids. It's kind of the same thing as like if her cousins came to pick her up to take her to like Chuck E. Cheese or something with some other kids in the car. It kind of feels like that. So that's what I'm telling myself, right? I'm telling myself. Anyway, this is me at nearly 40 weeks pregnant. Check me out. So I will be giving birth in the next couple of days, the next few days. So anywho, I wanted to show you what we got from Walmart and Burlington. Is this camera in a good enough place for y'all to really see me? I have no idea, but we'll soon see. But yeah, we went to Walmart first. Walmart didn't really have a whole lot of nice back to school stuff. Some of that stuff looked a little, you know what I mean? Look a little Walmart-y. So we just got a few things. I told Anthony what I found is that for Ann, a lot of the stuff I like for her, like the little sets and stuff, to where the shopping experience is simple. You just pick up one hanger and everything you need is on it, and it doesn't look too cheesy, is Burlington and K&G. They have a lot of nice sets. We got her this shirt from Walmart, this little flannel. It's like pink and yellow, so cute. Nice little fall look. We got these jeans, little distress on there. She's gonna be so cute with her little booty in there. This t-shirt, these leggings. Girl, she probably already has a pair of these just in a smaller size, so we just upped the size on it. Looks like doodling or something, but anyway, I love getting her these little leggings. A lot of this stuff is back to school stuff, like kind of cool clothes, but a lot of it is play clothes too, because the environment at the school, from what we saw today, is very similar to the environment at the Autism Therapy Center. So it's a lot of like communication-based play. It's a lot of physical activity, jumping, swinging, climbing. Like the classrooms are like almost kind of like Montessori style setup. I want her to be comfy in some of this stuff. I want her to have cute back to school stuff, but we have to be practical and remember that they're gonna be like taking their shoes off, climbing, you know, so we can't have too many serious outfits, but we did want to get some cute stuff. Look at this, y'all. Nothing is cuter than a floral plaid outfit combo. Like that is so cute. And the sweater part is a little bit glittery, so I love it. And all this stuff will transition right on into the fall because we'll be there in a couple weeks in the Midwest, so might as well. Cute lightweight sweater, like the pattern and colors is giving fall. It's screaming fall. This is the Burlington stuff, by the way. And then some more little jeans. These are very lightweight, stretchy jeans, so I know these will be super comfy for her. This is the blue pink brand. And then like, you know, $9.99. Like you can't go wrong with a $10 pair of jeans. And I got this little book for the nursery, a little ABC book, because hopefully we'll be able to do this kind of stuff with Ava. It has a little mirror, so that'll be fun. So that's going to the nursery. Keep watching because we're gonna get into some more nursery updates. I just want to interject with some vlog, real life content as well, since this is not like a dedicated housework type video. So there will be some moments of regular life, so bear with me. Anthony wanted her to have this really cute hoodie. It doesn't come with any bottoms. He just wanted the hoodie part, and then it's got these cute hair ties. They're kind of interesting though because they're kind of like these scrunchies like this, plastic. So this will be good for Anne's hair, you know, to keep her locks back. What else? We got this nice mustard sweater. Mommy has one very similar, so we're gonna be twinning. Nice lightweight sweater. This set is called Kind is the New Cool. We got some leopard print or cheetah. I think this is cheetah print. Y'all let me know. I don't know the difference. And then some little sneakers. These are some nice versatile Pumas. I didn't want to pay $36. No, these were $32. I didn't want to pay $32 for these. I feel like these should have been like $17 or something. You know, it's just Burlington. But Anthony was like, I like them, so we went ahead and got them. But I feel like they should have been a little cheaper coming from Burlington. I mean, they don't even come in a shoebox. How you gonna charge me $32? It's super, super cute, extra heavy. So this entire little set was just $18. Like, y'all, you can't beat it. So you get this heavy duty zip up hoodie, right? DKNY, comes with the pants. This is like heavy duty. This is like warm. And then you get this t-shirt to go with it. So you can wear that underneath, or you can wear it as two totally different separates. And this whole thing was $18.99. Like, that's just what I'm saying. You can't beat it. So I feel like we did really, really good. We got all of this stuff for less than $200. So I think we did well. She has quite a bit to get started as the weather starts to break and get a little bit cooler. But speaking of weather, today is actually so hot. It's like 95 degrees. So it's not even safe to really be outside right now. So we've just been kind of in the cool air. I look such a mess, but I promise you, I cannot wait to get my braids in so I can feel prettier. Because like right now, I feel like such a bum. I feel scruffy. I feel raggedy because my hair, you know, is just so frizzy and not put together. So I can't wait to get my braids in. Let me gather my things and show y'all what's going on in this nursery, because I did some more stuff to it last night. Y'all, the only thing I'm waiting on at this point is my shelves. That's the final phase of all of this. So today will probably be the last day of me showing y'all the little tidbits of whatever. And then the next time y'all see the nursery, it'll be the complete tour. So yeah, if you watched the video to this point and you're still hanging and having a good time and chilling, I mess with you, okay? Because you know, it's a process, and I just kind of wanted to take you guys through it, kind of real laid back, kind of casual style, if that's all right with y'all. Anthony, are you ready for dinner? Anthony, are you ready for dinner? Yeah. Okay, hun, start a pot of boiling water and then I'm gonna come down there and do the pasta. Okay, y'all, this room feels so soft and comforting and calming, and this was the whole point. So last night I put up my tally device. This is just gonna help me keep track of like all of the trends with the baby. Cause I know y'all know, like when you go to those checkups, the doctor is always asking like how many bottles, how many soiled diapers, how many wet diapers, all this stuff. And it's kind of hard to keep up with it, but you kind of want to have accurate answers so that the doctor can help you understand what's going right, you know, type of thing. So we got this as a gift from our baby Sprinkle, and at first I was like, huh, never heard of something like this. But the more I kind of like tested it out and like, you know, thumbed through it to see what it was all about, it seems like it'll be really, really helpful. So we're definitely gonna be using that. So what I was doing last night was just getting it mounted to the wall, and then just like, you know, getting the app on my phone, getting acclimated to it, so that way when Ava gets here we can just start using it. And I didn't destroy the wall by putting this up here. I just used some command hooks. You know, this will come down. I didn't put holes in the wall for this. And then at the same time I can like take it off the wall and take it into another room or something if I need to, which we might do, you know, during those first couple weeks that she's home. Really helpful app. Definitely check it out, especially if you're thinking of a gift to get to an expectant mom, or if you need one for yourself. It's kind of clever, and I can see this coming in handy big time. I also went ahead and got our outlet up and running. I was kind of mad I had to put it on this wall, but it comes with all of the hardware, I guess you could say, to kind of really conceal this and make it look really clean. So we're not looking at cords kind of hanging and dangling, but this is also a safety measure for the kids. So I went ahead and put the cap wraps on this. I guess that's what that's called, covers, cord covers or something. So it's all on there with an adhesive, and it's not like 3M quality. It's kind of like a lesser strength adhesive because I kind of was testing it. So it shouldn't come off with any damage, but even if it does, it's not like I don't know how to repair the wall. So I got it up right here to see right down into the crib, and it's a really good view. I'll insert a view of what we get from this angle. It's very clear. It's high def. It's got sound recording. It's got all the bells and whistles. So this is going to be awesome for us. And I love Outlet products, y'all. They come packaged looking like Apple products. Like, this is so smart the way they package everything with the instructions and stuff. You cannot go wrong. So I'm really happy about this product. I have it running all the way down the wall. The product comes with like the hardware you need to like turn and like run it right. So it's like so clean. You can't even be mad at it. But it's also super duper safe. Highly recommend Outlet products. And then I got the little Dream sock and all the little stuff put away, which I'll show you guys later. Now let me show y'all the stuff I bought yesterday when I was in Hobby Lobby because I wanted to get some accessories for the shelf. Look, I had these shelves with nothing to put on them. Hobby Lobby has a lot of cool stuff, y'all, in terms of like all types of themes for like kids' rooms and nurseries. And I was really surprised. I was pleasantly surprised by the variety of items they have for like the vintage look of nurseries. I was so surprised because you never really see that in your everyday mainstream stores. So I was so excited about that. There was literally so much to choose from. So I saw this sign that had I love you written on it, and I really liked the distress of the frame. This is super lightweight too. So I'm like, we're definitely going with that. And then this really nice abstract giraffe, and it actually rose, right? And this was only $7.99, so I was pretty happy about it. So I'm like, we'll use that at some point somewhere. And girl, this vintage little teddy bear, probably my favorite find of the day. Like, this is perfect. This is the whole idea of this room, like this look right here. This was the look I wanted for the sprinkle. This is the look of the cake topper we had. Like, this is the look of the nursery. So I can't wait to add this. And I paid a good price for this too. This one was only $6.49. So I was a happy camper. Love this one. And then this cute daisy. I just love the beading for this one. And this looks exactly like a vintage little toy. So I just love the wood detail and all that. And this was on sale too. It was only $6.49. So I grabbed that. I figured that'd be a nice touch for the shelf. And then I did also get this distressed kind of greenish frame. I liked it because it looked like older wood, and I really like the color of the green. And then of course I put my picture in here. This is when we were in Egypt, and this was one of the photographs that I used to kind of announce the pregnancy when we were over there. So I thought this was super special. So I decided to print it out and put it in here somewhere. I still don't know where I'm gonna put it, but it's gonna be in here somewhere. And then when she gets here and we take pictures of her, we'll replace some of this stuff. And I was able to get that print of Granny Rosa done. And this is the frame that I put it in. So I really love how it turned out, y'all. I really love that we have this, you know. We don't do this kind of stuff enough, but we're gonna do it in my house. So yeah, the last thing we'll do is get those shelves up, and then the nursery will be done. So that'll be coming up later in the vlog. Dinner is so good, y'all. It's like hamburger helper. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what I did. So I just made the pasta, cooked some bison, ground up bison, seasoned it or whatever, added some broccoli, put in some cream, and I made like a cream sauce with the Parmesan and the heavy whipping cream. And then I added in some marinara, and I seasoned it and all that and stirred it up, and the flavors are so good. It tastes like an authentic Italian dish. I don't know what it tastes like, but it's good with the blend of the cream and the marinara. And then you add your seasoning. I added a little cayenne pepper in there and all that. It's so good. It tastes like a restaurant hamburger helper.
And also, seasoned meat that Anthony made. Anthony made that bison.
You did, hon. I like the way you made it in chunks too. It's the perfect size.
That's what I do.
He loves bison. We didn't discover bison until we started going to SKT. When we first started working with the nutritionist for fitness, she was like, replace your ground beef with bison. We were like clutching our pearls, like bison. But it turned out to be like one of our favorite ground meats, and that's all we do. We don't even buy ground beef anymore, do we, hun? We might do venison, but we don't even buy ground beef anymore. Even if it is the top lean stuff, we just prefer the taste of the bison. It's a little more gamey. We like it. So I'm getting Amazon deliveries and stuff I wasn't expecting. Oh, I forgot. Ordering so much stuff I forgot. So I get done eating this, I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Okay, yummy. Dinner was good. It took only like 20 minutes to make. Okay, so here's what I got, y'all. I was, you know, sanitizing the bottles and putting everything away the other day. I think it was yesterday. And then I was like, how can I make this make more sense? So while I want to go into this thing nursing only, I don't know what the future is gonna hold, you know? So I'm just preparing myself if we do need to be in here like washing bottles and stuff like that. So I wanted to get one of these little pop-up wash basins. We use these when we go camping, y'all. Instant sink. So I figured I'd get one of these to wash just the baby's bottles, sippy cups, you know, and such, etc., etc. Yeah, I'm gonna just use this since we got this big farmhouse sink. I think it's too big, and I also don't want to mix like our dishes with the baby's, you know, sterile stuff. I also got a silicone mat. Let me get some scissors. Where are those scissors? I must have left them over here. More packages over here. So yeah, I got this silicone mat because my thinking was this, you know, this is gonna be our little sanitizing area, and we're gonna be dealing with like, you know, wet, drippy things. I'm like, let me put something here, just like on the counter underneath it. This is a drying mat, and it's pretty substantial in size. I think it's a 24 by 18, so it covers a lot of counter space. While I'm not gonna be drying anything directly on this, it's still nice to have it like underneath the program here, because I just feel like it's gonna be a lot of drippy water situation happening here, and I'm just like, I don't want like an ever-present moisture situation here. Like, I don't want this to just always be wet. Put this thing right here. Put this thing right here. And then this way, you know, it's like as we're handling stuff, it's not just like water everywhere. Something is catching it. And then I can just focus on cleaning and switching this thing out. So that's how we're gonna roll with that. Because when I say I'm nesting, okay? I'm getting this house ready, honey, okay? And I got these cute little fleur-de-lis coat hooks. This is gonna go in the nursery. Y'all, me and Anthony have a really tight connection with fleur-de-lises for some odd random reason, right? I feel like for our wedding, as we were picking out decor items and picking out different themes for our aesthetic, it kept coming back to like French style design, right? For example, we would pick like our silverware, we'd be like, this is perfect. And then my aunt, she kept calling it out. She would look a little closer and she'd be like, there's a fleur-de-lis on there. Or, you know, I would pick like, oh, this would be a nice, you know, backdrop or what have you. She'll be like, this is a French ornate design. This is from the French Baroque era. You know, like she kept making the reference because I was missing it. I was just picking what I liked. And she was just like, your style is so French. As I started to learn more about the style, I'm like, I'm not gonna even fight it. Like, I'm just gonna lean into it. Like, show me the French stuff first, you know? I'm a huge fan of French cooking and interior design and fashion and all that stuff. And there's no shame in my game. I like it. So we are going to be going with these to kind of decorate, and you guys will see more when I put everything together tomorrow. I also got this little box of, these are actually wooden pieces. They go directly into the wall, and these are used for like hanging towels and little, it's like a little coat hook thing for a nursery. And they have a modern look to them. They look kind of unique. I like it because it's so understated, right? It's not on a rack. It's just these little individual things, and you put them right into the wall, and they can hold like towels, robes, little jackets and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about putting these along the area underneath the last bookshelf that is on that wall as soon as you walk into the nursery. Now it comes with its own hardware, and I always use the screws most of the time, but I almost never use their anchors. I always use my own anchors, y'all, because these ones, they are not really good. You have to, you know, use the ones from the hardware store, the heavy duty ones. What else did I get here? I forgot I even ordered that. One more thing here. What is this? Oh, I think this is one of my shelving units. Oh, okay. So this is the one, I done tore the box up. This is the one that I was pretty sure I was gonna have to send back because I don't think I want it after all. They make you assemble it too. That was one of the things. It was getting bad reviews and stuff. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see which one it was. But I think I ordered these on an impulse, and I was like, oh, I'll get these because the beads will match with the light fixture that I have in there. And then I realized I didn't need to match the components. I needed to match the style. And this did not go with the style of the rest of the room. While it might match the beads, this is how you get thrown off track with like making a room be cohesive by trying to match little separate elements and forgetting to think about the overall theme. So I'm getting ready to package this right back up and send it back because I know for sure that I'm not gonna use this. I'm just gonna put a little piece of tape right there. So the ones that I ended up getting have more of an old French country vibe to them. So it makes more sense for the cohesive aesthetic of the room and not just particular little detailed elements that happen to coordinate, you know? So I stopped myself just in time. You guys will of course see the ones that I ended up going with, and then y'all can tell me if I made the right decision, you know? Anthony's watching the Upshaws in the background, so that's what you guys hear. Hey, we're back a couple days later. There's Sansa girl just chilling, walking around with her little diaper on. I'm in the bathroom real quick because I kind of just got back from the beauty supply, getting all of the materials and supplies that I need to get my hair together because the hair braiding is going to be commencing starting tomorrow. So I got my bundles, my human hair bundles, and I got my braiding hair, and I'm gonna be doing those boho braids, and they're gonna be really tiny this time. Actually, tiny braids are kind of my specialty. I don't know if you guys know that. I used to do my own micros in college all the time, and it was one of the quicker processes. Like, I braid really fast, and people would always be like, how in the hell did you do your own micros in a day? You know, stuff like that. So me being pregnant is gonna pose different challenges, but as long as I'm sitting down, I'm good. And when I was in the beauty supply, I bought this little two-piece set because I'm like, this is about to be a postpartum look right here. Last time going through postpartum, I felt like I was real comfortable in fitted stuff like this, like comfy athletic stuff. So I just grabbed this in a medium. We'll see how soon I'll be able to get into it, but the loose clothing was making me feel a little gross. I really liked the fitted stuff for my postpartum experience. So I just grabbed that. I kind of wanted to show y'all this little bathing situation over here. So this is our Stoka Flexi tub that someone had got us off of the registries. We were really excited about getting this. Wanted to try it out, and I got all my bath essentials for Ava all ready to go. I wanted to share this with y'all because I've got some hair products in here that I know for sure we're gonna be using on her hair. So these are all my Reagan Sinai products. So this is her little hair compartment in the basket. So we're going to be shampooing and everything using these products because these are for sensitive skin and you can use them safely on your infant. We won't be using styling products right away, but this is just in here for when we do. It's also formulated to be sensitive to eczema and different skin conditions. So I feel like this is probably the safer stuff for us to use. Plus, I trust it and know it because I use it on Anne's hair. So we're definitely going to be using this with Ava as well. And then we're going to try the CeraVe skincare for the baby as well. We got this sent to us in a PR package and we're really excited about using it, and then little toys and things. So we are all set in here. I'm looking scruffy duffy. Okay, hair still product free. We're just wetting it every morning to get it to go back, and then we've just been kind of rolling with it. So my hair is super moisturized and soft, which is getting like a nice water treatment, nice moisture treatment, which will be great going into getting a braided style that I do plan on leaving in for like a month. So no regrets, no regrets. Even though I look crazy, no regrets. Let me go get my package from downstairs. Packages. So Anthony brought the packages in. What are these things? Hey, what y'all doing? Aww. And you lay with Daddy? Okay, what do we have here? All right, so I did order some prints from Lambs and Ivy. This is a 6-piece watercolor set with roses. So I figured this would be kind of cute. And then I ordered the set of frames. Okay, now these are my shelves. Let me go ahead and give you guys a first look. So nervous, hoping I like them. We had to wait for these. I think they came from China. Ta-da! There they are. There they are, you guys. Nice little French country vibe with the scalloped wood detail on the front. We got the beading detail, kind of puts you in the mind of the chandelier that we have up. So let's see what these look like on the walls. So with these shelves, I of course knew the dimensions already. So I knew they were gonna be small. I kind of wanted a kind of petite shelving look since I do have like the big deep shelves over there. I didn't feel like we needed to over shelf the room, if that even is a thing. So I wanted them to be nice and small, just like little statement pieces to kind of exist over here. Just add a little more surface area as I'm over here tending to the baby. So I only ordered 2 of the shelves, so they'll just go stacked right here, 1 and 2. I'll kind of determine the distance between them as I kind of prop them up. But I want to show y'all this other idea that I had with this surface. Let's see if it can work. All right, so here's the deal. Remember when I showed you guys my little fleur-de-lises? So the idea, right, was to see about attaching them to the front of the shelving unit, just this first one, the one that'll be at the lower level, so that I can hang little things like bath towels, you know, washcloths, you know, pair of pajamas, the outfit that I'm putting on her for the day. I can just hang those things from here to have like easy access. So I knew the dimensions of this, I knew the dimensions of this in terms of the surface area, but what I didn't know, because you can only experience that kind of stuff in person, is the depth of these details here. So I don't know if you guys can see that beading sits up almost 1/4 of an inch. So it kind of obstructs the flat surface that I would have needed to put this on. You see how it's pushing out right here? So I wouldn't be able to lay that flat on there, you know what I mean? I would have to think of a fix because yeah, this needs to be flush in order for me to attach it properly. The other option would be for me to attach these directly into the wall and put them underneath the shelf. You know, the original idea was to put it on the shelf because that would have looked so cute, but I can also put it into the wall. So let me think about that and then I'll let you guys know what I come up with in the end. Now I had these leftover canvases from Anne's playroom and I had thought originally to put them up here. They look pretty good, not bad, but I was kind of missing that glare from like having a glass frame. You know, the canvases are cute, but they look so casual, and for the room, we're kind of going with a little bit more of a French country glam look. So I didn't want it to be too much of an old farmhouse kind of look. So I thought maybe to just see which ones I liked best. So that's why I ordered the 8x10 glass frames. So I'm gonna swap these out, show you guys what the glass frames look like with the roses, and then you guys tell me what you think. Okay, before we deal with the frames, let me show you guys what I'm finding, okay? Mind blown, right? Taking a totally different direction. So I just grabbed one of the little onesies, right? This is like a 3 to 6 month onesie, so it's not even as big as her clothes are going to get. And I'm like, look how much space I would need for this to properly hang fully. It would have to be way up here. Can y'all see that? It would have to be like almost to the top of where the mirror is, right? So my idea about attaching them to the shelves is not gonna work, so that's gone, okay? But now I'm thinking maybe I should just move it over and just attach the clothing hooks just on a totally separate part of the wall. And I would only be able to put realistically maybe like 2. So I'm thinking that's the direction I'm gonna have to take with this, because I did not account for the size of the clothes. I just was like, oh, I want some clothes hanging from the shelf. Will be so cute. But I'm not thinking about the fact that the clothes have to hang and then they're going to get bigger. You know, they're just gonna get bigger. So maybe we'll just do that. And then I'll just have my 2 shelves right around here somewhere. And I'll just stack one on top of the other. And then I don't have to destroy them by drilling holes in them. It works out, it works out. And then here's my other fleur-de-lis that showed up, the finial on top of the lamp. And one thing about me, I'm never using the anchors and screws that come with a shelving unit. I'm always using my own. These are the best. Look at the weight capacity, look at the technology. These are the ones. You wanna be disappointed? Try using the ones that come with the shelf. Okay, I put the anchors in already. Measured, I leveled. So let's get the screws in. Okay, let's see if I measured this right. Okay, there, that one's on there. There's that one. Okay, she measured it right. It's on there. It doesn't have a whole lot of wiggle room, so it's about as flush as it's gonna get. Of course, the moment of truth. She's off by like a millimeter, but it's level enough. Let me show y'all. See what the little bubble is? You want it to be in between those lines. So it's a little skewing to the left a bit, but it's still between the lines, which makes it level. So that first one's up. For the second one, I don't want it to be directly above the first one. I want it to kind of skew left to kind of play off the curve of the mirror. So how I'm going to do that, I'm gonna measure how far up I want, probably about 1 foot, no more than that. And then I'll just measure the distance between the mirror and the edge of this shelf and make it the same up there. And that'll just give me, you know, an even look. So I'm just testing the distance and how much height I would need. Nothing's gonna be much taller than this bear. So it's going to be something like that. 10 inches, I think, is a good distance between nursery wall shelves. So once we level it out, I'm gonna take my pencil and draw a line just so I can kind of remember where to set it. And then this is kind of a cheat code a little bit just because of the way these are made. These are the openings for the screws, right? So I'm just gonna put the shelf up here like this, and I'm just gonna nick off where the screws need to be drilled in. Put it up there like that, find the middle, make a little nick. And so one screw will go here and one will go there. And that's how you know it'll be perfectly lined up. If you wanna take your tape measure and like double check the math, you can, but that's a good place to start. The math is just for fact checking. Okay, so let me check it once more. At least we know we could get our giraffe up there on the end because she's too tall to go underneath here. But I am not gonna have these shelves too far apart. 10 inches is enough. And it levels out once again, so let's start drilling. And by drilling, I mean we're gonna be using these self-drilling anchors. You don't need a drill. You don't need to put holes or anything like that. You just go ahead and tap them into the wall with a hammer. and they're pretty good, they're gonna self-drill the rest of the way. So you just use your screwdriver and self-drill them in. You see what I'm saying? And then you come back with your screw and finish it off. Y'all tired of me yet? You could use a drill on this part, but I just find it to be so easy just to do this. I'm not gonna bust out the drill just to do this, but you can use a drill if you want. I just know I want the nail to stop at a certain point so I can have some clearance to put the shelf on. And the drill is so fast, you might go too far with it. So I just rather do manual for this kind of stuff. All right, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna erase these lines right quick. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna erase them. All right, I had to use the hammer to get the shelf settled down on the nail, but it turned out to be level, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and style these. All right, now some of this stuff I bought from Hobby Lobby has a little sticker residue on it, so we're just gonna use a little goof off and get that off of there. It's amazing how it just comes right off. And it's safe for household surfaces too, so you don't have to worry. And you having a good time? Okay, for my 2 fleur-de-lis hooks, I'm thinking about just putting them on this side of the mirror, kind of close together, maybe about 6 inches apart. And then that way when I hang clothes, the 2 examples I have here, I can like overlap it. And then, you know, it won't be like, I don't want it to look like a clothing boutique in here. I just want kind of decoratively here, easy reach. I can use these for clothes, I can use them for towels, different things like that. So to make it easy, I'm just gonna level out the 2 hooks. Just popping my level right on up, just kind of eyeballing the height that I want them to be at. So I'm kind of basing it off where I have the shelves over on the opposite side of the mirror. So what I'll do is I'll just make a straight line across the top of my level like that. So I know that that's a level line, right? So I can put this away. Then I can just take my tape measure out what 6 inches apart looks like, and then just nick off 1 and 6, and then the 2 nicks, that'll be where I'll put my screws. I mean, that's one way to do it, right? A real simple way. All right, now as I'm putting this up, I kind of want to make sure it's level with the angle. So I'm just going to put this next to it before I tighten the screw on it. Hold it in place and then tighten the screws. You know, so it's not like leaning off to the side and all that. Okay, so that one's in there. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's on there pretty good. And if it wasn't, I would just take my hammer and just like tap it to tilt it in properly, you know? So this would look something like this. Okay? Okay. Y'all, I had to take a little lunch break. I had to have Anthony bring me some pasta. And we're gonna have a little follow up with a little Kinder Bueno. Okay, Krispy Kreme chocolate bar. Y'all, these are so good. I accidentally came across these recently. You know, I bought it by accident and then I was like, well, let me just eat it. And I'm telling you, these are so good if you haven't tried them already. But yeah, I like the way it's coming along. I'm done with the shelves. They look so nice. Zero regrets. They look so nice. Now I'm about to do this little frame project and see how this turns out. So I can take those down. I really feel like putting these up on this wall is really gonna tie both sides of this room together. Because I don't know if y'all noticed yet, you will when I show you the final reveal. One side of the room is like heavy on the pink and the other side is like heavy on the white, very light pink. So I feel like this will kind of tie it all in together. Because with the accent wall, you know, it really came in heavy on the pink. I was worried about that too when I was doing the design. I'm like, I am not a professional. Like, I am not trained on like color theory and stuff like that. That's the part that like scares me when I start doing like these DIY interior design projects. I'm like, I am not trained on like how to balance, you know, color. And by doing this accent wall, it's heavy on the texture and heavy on the color. I didn't want it to dominate the space too badly. I knew it would because I mean, it's an accent wall, but I didn't want the rest of the walls to get clobbered, you know? So I think this will kind of save me right at the end with like kind of balancing out some of this color, but we'll see, and you guys will see too when I show you the final reveal. Something about that glare on the glass that really elevates the look of these versus that canvas, I'm telling you. And I'm real happy that I don't have to relocate my mounts because I've already measured and put them exactly where I want them to be. These canvas frames are 8 by 10. Now I know that I have added a couple of centimeters onto this just because of the frame, right? So it's gonna be a little bit bigger, but I think I can still get it to work on the existing mounts. So let's see. Oh, I guess I'll take all of them off first. You can kind of see my measurement lines a little bit, so let me just erase those. Let that dry. I think I like it better. What do you guys think? Okay, y'all, here's the deal. I can already hear y'all right now telling me that you would prefer these over the pictures of the roses. I can already see the comments, and I kind of agree, okay? Because these are like little baby forest animals, and it's kind of giving more of a nursery vibe than these generic florals, but I do still like the florals. So y'all, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm still not sold on the canvases. I don't want canvas frames in here. I just don't. Everything else has glass. I want everything to have glass. So because I'm pretty much not going to use these for anything else, what I'm going to do is just remove the fabric off this wood frame. And I went on Amazon and placed another order for 4 more of these frames. I'm just going to put the canvas inside the frame. Okay, and then I'm going to mount these 4 frames and add it to that, so it'll be more of a gallery wall look. So we'll have 8 frames on this wall right here, and we'll take up this whole area with just pictures of flower crowned forest animal babies and roses. Okay, all right, my cousin is calling me. Let me talk to her, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for the final reveal. Stay tuned because a lot is changing. Okay, let's see here. Hey, hon.
Hey.
Quick recap, shall we? It took me about 2 weeks to complete this room from start to finish, and that's including the initial room design, which I did myself using Photoshop, carpentry and painting done exclusively by my little cousin Brandon, furniture deliveries, installations, and finally decorating. And here it is, y'all. And yes, just days before my scheduled induction, my baby's nursery is finally complete. Can you believe we cut it so close? Oh man, but we're so excited though. I can't say I'm not damn proud of how quickly this project came together, you guys, and how absolutely stunning it turned out. I'm very excited to make so many new memories in here with my little Ava. And honestly, at my big age, all I'm asking for is a soft and steady postpartum experience as I heal my body and bond with my baby. Okay, enough about me. Let me go ahead and show you guys around. As you know, we kind of led with a plush French country theme with a small focus on teddy bears for some added softness. Got this pair of pillows from At Home. I tied craft store ribbon around them to give them some vintage charm. This letter A pillow is from the Land of Nod. This chair and ottoman are both from Wayfair, and I could not be happier with the quality for the price. But I think the star of the show here is this side table. Y'all, this is an outdoor furniture accessory that I got from At Home. It mimics marble and is super heavy, like 30 or 40 pounds. I opted for this type of table to limit tipping, and I think it's stunning with a really good amount of tabletop space. I think this is the perfect solution for a nursery side table. This little Seeds changing table was the perfect size for our small room, with just enough counter space for changing and grooming. plus a full-size lamp could fit here and some other essentials. I was able to save a ton of surface space by simply placing some supplies in that top drawer, which was pretty shallow anyway. With the right organizers though, I go ahead and say this thing has ample drawer storage too. These Amazon shelves were great for adding more decor to this wall. Super charming. They were the perfect size and design for our theme, and I'm really happy with these. They were easy to set up as well. The only thing is I probably wouldn't put any books here because they might fall easily. On this wall, I was able to turn a couple of generic floral prints and these canvas sketches into a dainty little gallery wall. I was gonna swap out the forest animals, but decided to just roll with both, and I'm so glad I did. What do you guys think? Speaking of wall art, here's a DIY piece I created on Canva. It's a name collage of all the women Ava descended from, going back 3 generations. This was such an important ancestry project, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. These shelves are from Overstock, and they're pretty deep, so I can get a ton of books and other room decor up here, and I don't have to worry about it falling at all. I love these for nurseries and kids' rooms. I found the coolest clothing hooks from Amazon, y'all. They look so modern and unique, and you can position them however you like, diagonal, vertical, horizontal, a really cool look. Our most complimented item, you ask? It's this rug, honey. It will definitely drive home any plush theme, I think. I love the design with the medallion right in the center. It's a popular piece, so you can find it almost anywhere online. I got mine from House. And shout out to my cousin once more on this accent wall. I cannot get enough. It was the perfect backdrop for these sconces and name signs. Such beautiful work. All the paint colors are from Sherwin. The accent wall is a color called Fading Rose, and all the rest is a color called Dreamy White. Our little seeds grow with me closet. You almost want to leave the doors open permanently. This is one of my favorite transformations of the nursery. This unit is fully functional, tons of storage, and just so pretty. All these lidded boxes are empty, by the way, which is a great sign that will grow gracefully into this closet space. We have these little display niches, which is fantastic for storing everyday items, but also for adding inspiring little personal touches, decor, and easy reach supplies. All the bins and baskets you see do not come with the closet unit and would need to be purchased separately, but that's great because then you get a chance to customize the look to fit your unique theme. I had so much fun organizing in here. We also had the opportunity to customize this unit a bit by adding drawer pulls to this little drawer they have here. And I also switched the knobs on our closet doors, and I love the results. And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed Ava's nursery tour as much as I enjoyed creating it. This was truly a family group project filled with love and anticipation for our baby girl. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.